Welcome to Accelerate My Practice. So glad you could join me here today. Today I want to be talking about dental insurance. It's everything we love, right? It's the bane of our existence, but yet without it, it's a big challenge. It's just a big challenge. I think that's all there is to it. And a couple key messages here that I want to read right off the top. One is that national dental care expenditures were $111 billion in 2013. They talk about how it's roughly the same amount as it was year over year from 2012 to 2013, at least when adjusted for inflation. And the Dental Trade Association, just to back up one step further, that's anybody and everybody who has a vested interest in dentistry. That's the ADA, that's your Patterson Dental, that's consultants like me, that's Delta Dental, that's everybody and anybody who's in dentistry. And so what they did is they commissioned this guy to research what was going on in dentistry to better understand it, to try and predict what was going to happen. But one of the things that he came out of this article saying was that dentistry is going to change more in the next 20 years than it did the previous 50. And I really want you to sit back and absorb that statement for a minute, because while it's kind of like this aha duh statement, if you really think about that, you go back 50 years. I mean, I've been in dentistry since 1997, so not quite 20 years. And you know, it wasn't 5 or 6 years before I got into dentistry, you didn't wear gloves or a mask. I don't think that there's bad days ahead. Don't misunderstand me. I just don't think they're going to be the good old days of dentistry. I think there's amazing days coming, and I have some data I'm going to show to back all that up. What we're seeing here is we're seeing a trend, if you look at the trend line, of just an increase in nationwide dental expenditures. Blue is overall health, and if you look at the purple is dental. So if you look in the early 90s, you see that dental was outpacing overall health. You look in 2002 to 2008 and you see a huge growth in normal dental health expenditures and not quite as much growth in dental. Since 2008, still decent growth, not great, but decent growth in overall health, and dentistry's actually retracted a little bit. But then we start looking at sources of financing. So this is an interesting chart. So 42% of people are paying cash, 47% of people are using some sort of insurance, the vast majority terrible insurance. And now I got to look at the age groups of all these people. What do I got to do? This is too much. My head's exploding, sort of thing. And you know, I understand why you would feel that way. So what my thoughts would be on it are, first off, who do you like to serve? Do you like to work on kids? Do you like to work on 60 to 69-year-olds? I'm not judging either way. Which one do you enjoy working on? Because if you don't enjoy it, don't chase it. If you're a GP practice and you want to all of a sudden go serve kids because you think there's great money in it, but you can't stand kids, you're going to be terrible at it. So don't. Instead, figure out who it is you want to work on. What's the kind of dentistry you want to do? And really something that gets you juiced up and jazzed up and excited about life in your practice. And if you can figure that out, now what we do is we start looking at some of these demographics, we start to understand them, and then we start going, okay, now I know that I want to work on 60 to 69-year-olds. Now, what percentage of those people have dental insurance? Do they have dental insurance, or are those all cash patients? And if they're cash patients, then we need to adjust how we present payments and treatment planning to them because they don't have dental insurance, they're cash people. We need to adjust how we market to them because they see different stuff, they think completely differently, and we can't apply from a dental insurance perspective. So if you can offer your patients better care, if you like your patients, whatever age group of them you want to work on, if you love the dentistry you want to do, why be in a race to the bottom for all the PPO insurances? I think I would start thinking about, is that what I really truly want? And if it is, that's awesome. Not judging. I just want to give you options. That's the whole thing that I'm after today. I hope you found this to be helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you next week. If you have questions, throw your coach a call or an email and get in touch with them. Ask them questions or shoot them to me and I'll be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you 8 a.m. Mountain, 10 a.m. on the East Coast. Until then, have a wonderful week. We'll talk to you later. What if you could have the practice of your dreams? What's holding you back? Imagine a life where you have everything you ever wanted.